Hey, what is going on, you dead set legends? And welcome to the Ready Bang, the number one arm wrestling show in the world. I'm your host, the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and I tell ya, it has been juicy, it has been saucy, everything has just been magnificent. It's been a very interesting week in the world of arm wrestling, but we'll talk about a lot of things that are going on. I believe it's Memorial Day in the United States. So happy Memorial Day. But thank you all for tuning into the Coach Ray podcast. That was unreal. That was a lot of fun. What's happening here? Yeah, that was good fun. And don't worry, Uncle John's going to join me in just a couple of moments. But I thought, let's get started. Let's get in there. And, of course, we've got so much to talk about. Of course, the main thing is can Devon become number one in the world? I want to talk about Arizona State Championships. I want to talk about Toddzilla throwing shade on Georgia as a whole. Do we whinge too much in arm wrestling? We're going to bring that up. And, of course, everything else in between. I want to even give a bit of an early prediction between Ermes and Levan. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Who's in the chat? My man, Flatballs. Got a couple of Flatballs t-shirts at home. Champion Devon, he's number one regardless. And I don't think it works like that. If it weren't for Levan, Devon would likely be number one right. I think it's possible for him to get to number one left. Love it. Anthony Bartolotta. Ready bang. Phil Woody. Oh, I've got a funny thing for you, Phil Woody. I probably should send you a message. It's going to be great. How you going, Phil? You are a star, my man. Carl Becker. Big fan of Carl Becker. What's going on, buddy? No, we can't, says Durs. Juicy and saucy. Enough about my Chinese order. Enough about my cycle. Nah, I'm too small to do a cycle. Tanner's in the chat. Ready, bang. He's in there. Pedro says, Devon has 0 chances to be number one. The King's move will not help him. Andy Becker says, hi, Aussie Arm Wrestler and chat. G'day to you. CS and Outdoors. Hello from Canada. Can't wait to see the video of Brian, Shaw, and Devon. I'll tell you, there was a good clip. I saw a good clip, and it didn't make Brian. It's funny. So, someone shared something, and Brian Shaw was on one table, and Devon was on the other, and everyone was over on Devon's one. What's going on with your screen?
I have no idea. What is this?
You got so over the.
I got the wrong. Why is the wrong camera showing up?
Perfect timing, Carl. Uncle John renamed to Uncle Jobber.
Hey, ho.
Saying hi to everyone so you can shut your mouth for a minute. Big ups, big man, Aussie mate. What up? Polaris. Tanner says, yeah, Camille and Levan lefty possibility. Hard to beat the red cat man. Also, we're giving away a prize. We're running a competition for everyone that buys the Arizona States pay-per-view. We'll get to a little bit of that later on. But looking at the giant size of this man here, Uncle John, he's upgraded to legendary girth. How you feeling, buddy?
I feel like the train has left the station and chugga, choo, choo. It's only going to get faster as we head towards Arizona.
Don't ever do that again. Chugga. Oh, if we still made t-shirts or arm wrestling cards, a chugga.
It's not bad.
Oh, man. Not sure. Just quickly recapping the week. Not sure if you saw, but I got like 200 plus comments. It was huge. My live with Coach Ray.
Oh, about how Engen screwed him.
It was it was popular. It was good fun.
I bet.
Get in there and have a bit of fun. Lots to talk about at the moment. But yeah, I want to get a bit of an update because you've got a match in 9 days, 10 days, 1, 2, 3, 4.
God,
11 days.
11 days. My God, I've never had a match in such an amount of time. Incredible power is what I wield. Incredible responsibility is what I must do. I'm now at the point in my training where I only worry about the responsibility I have to wield my power with extreme care. Because I don't want to go around hurting people with all these gigantic fuck off muscles. I mean, that's not something that I can be doing.
What's the weight that you're weighing in at the moment?
Like 249 this morning. So I've been holding. I kind of went down pretty quick after the Steiner match, and then I've been holding at about 249, and then over this next week and a half, we'll tighten things up a little bit, and I just plan to walk right in there on Thursday and weigh 242, baby.
Yeah, nice. So you're allowed to weigh in on Thursday?
Hell yeah.
Whose idea was it to keep you at 242? Was it Bogdan's or?
Oh, that was just me.
Yeah.
That was just like, there was no weight for the thing, but like Bogdan, I think he said is like only like 210 or something like that. So he's got to be a little bigger than that. He's got to be like 220. He probably just doesn't know how to put things into proper poundages. He's too kilogrammed in his head, most likely. But look, I don't care whether I'm 100 pounds heavier than Bogdan. Being heavier is not the thing that will save you from a guy like Bogdan Stoica, right?
Yeah.
Like, it isn't going to matter. If I had 50 more pounds of muscle, it wouldn't matter because of the way Bogdan pulls. You really have to pull Bogdan smart. And you have to be on your game, and you have to pull him smart. So there is a small chance with the I'm on a partying that I'm sure will be going on Thursday and Friday. Just a teeny tiny chance that I even make it to that table.
Well, yeah, the Thursday night will be off the chain.
Yeah, it's gonna be big.
This dude's got and this dude loves it when everyone goes to his house. Literally, within 5 minutes of meeting him, where we're going Thursday night, I was like, "G'day, mate. Yeah, how you going?" He welcomed me into his house. He's like, "If you and your family are ever in Arizona, you come here." I'm like, "Oh, wow."
I don't think I've met him. I don't think I've met this guy.
I don't think you have either.
Nice. I'm excited.
I forgot his name. Tim was telling us. But more importantly, I'm going to challenge everyone in Australia. I'm going to put out a post about this pay-per-view because it's like $12 Australian, which isn't much. It's 2 cups of coffee, 1.5 cups of coffee. And I'm going to get everyone to buy this pay-per-view. And if they don't, I'll give their money back. So I'm going to challenge people. If they are not entertained by at least one match, and by entertaining, I mean if they didn't enjoy a match, if they didn't absolutely love someone, or if they didn't loathe someone and was hoping so much they would lose, I will absolutely. I'll sit there and offer their $12 back. Don't tell Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler that in case 500 people buy it. But
I like it.
What John and I are doing, because we love Tim Talmadge and Arm Sports Entertainment. Every single person that buys this pay-per-view. So if you want to watch John Thompson do his thing, because you know you're getting a show. If you want to see an awesome super heavyweight match between Mega Mike and Pork Chop, if you want to see John Terrian and Adam Wazinski try and steal the show, if you want to see my man Mario Tambakis, we have Marcio Barbosa, limited edition sign. We have Aussie Arm Wrestler and Uncle John, limited edition signed. We have Fia Rasic, signed. We have Giannis Amelin signed. Who else have we got signed?
I was just going through everything. We do have more Dave Chafee autos, Ryan Bowen autos, Series 1. I think we're all out of Audens.
Auden sold out.
I do have
how many Dave Chafees do we have?
a significant amount. I don't know the number.
Chuck in one. So Dave Chafee auto.
Yeah.
Right. There's 5. I'm going to chuck in a Toddzilla foil card.
Yeah. Yeah.
So every single person that buys the pay-per-view will go into a draw to win all of those cards. You will get a limited edition pack of cards. 6 cards, probably worth $30 to $50 each.
Yeah.
And if you are going to Arizona State, we will be there with our cards. We want to get rid of them. Make us an offer because we want to get rid of anything and everything. So we are on. We are on, and I can't wait for it. So, yeah, buy the pay-per-view. Buy the pay-per-view.
You know what else I found today?
Oh. Hey!
How about that?
Wait. Why do you have 2 of them?
I don't know, but I do. I don't know.
Have we forgot to send them out to someone?
No. Because I think they were both. I acquired them both at some point prior to Ireland. I think they were supposed to go to Ireland.
Oh.
But I have them. I've got them.
There you go. Interesting. But yeah, so buy the pay-per-view. Buy the pay-per-view. It's going to be there. G'day, Mike. Anthony thinks that you're going to whoop.
Well, here's the deal. I've spent quite a bit of time now. I really just focused on getting my arm healthy after the Steiner match and the Jaggers match. But I've been watching a lot of Bogdan, and it's like the question is, can I stop him from getting to his spot? I know exactly where he's going to go. There's no way he's going to try to top roll me. There's no way. That'll be a terrible idea. So that either he's going to try to hook me or press me, and he's smart enough to know that the best shot he's got at disconnecting me from my most dangerous power is the press. So the only question in my mind is, can I stop his press? Can I give enough force? Can I screw around with him enough to throw him off a little bit? I'm going to have to false start. We're going to have to go into referee's grip. I have to. It's
going to take forever. Bogdan loves the fuckery.
I have to do it. There's only, like, I'm not just going to be able to walk up to Bogdan and be like, yeah, power, whoo, baby, bam. It's just not in the cards, right? There's not a lot of people that are going to be doing that. So, yeah, it's going to be a minute.
I'm looking forward to it. I arrive Thursday. Hopefully because my flights are pretty all close together. So Hopefully I arrive on Thursday. So for those that are going to be there, Ryan Bussier is going to be there. So that's going to be good.
Yeah, buddy.
You've met him, haven't you?
I have met Ryan at least once, maybe more. I was supposed to room with him at Arnold's, but then I ended up getting sick, so I didn't go. So it'll be good to see him.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at my flight now. I just don't know if I have to go to domestic first and then.
So that's Vancouver you go into?
So I've got to fly from Melbourne to Sydney first. So I'm not sure where I check if I go to the international one or do I go to.
You would probably go through in Sydney. And you would take Yeah, you would take a domestic flight to Sydney and then go international there.
Yeah, so I've got a bit of time there. It's when I arrive. Vancouver's not too bad. Hang on. Yeah, it's a 3-hour. No, Vancouver, I've got an hour and 45 minutes to get through the plane, get through customs, and get on an 8:30 flight.
That's going to be a tough one, buddy. That's going to be the tough one.
And then when I arrive in Phoenix, I've got 50 minutes. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, that's my return flight.
Yeah, once you're in Phoenix, you're good.
Yeah, from Vancouver, that Vancouver to when I'm in Vancouver, that's going to be the hard bit. But hopefully I'm not there.
Yes. Fingers crossed, I will be there on Thursday morning.
Yeah, nice. What's going on, Nathan Macklemore? GB19. John, are you a Canadian success story?
I think Canada is a John Thompson success story because the moment I walked into that country, the value of all things Canada rose. And let me tell you, since I left, there has been nothing but dumbass thing after dumbass thing. You got a new dumbass prime minister in there doing the same dumbass stuff as dumbass Trudeau.
Minnesota's under the pump. I'm not a big fan of Minnesota at the moment.
No, it's the worst. Minnesota is just as bad as Canada. However, they do have a better healthcare system. So, c'est la vie, here we are. I truly feel sorry for my Canadian brethren. I weep because they have to live in the type of country that treats its people so poorly. Come on down. You guys band together. Become 51. It's a great time.
There you go. And I want to have a chat, if we're giving praise, to Toddzilla here.
Yeah, Toddzilla standing up.
Mate, Todd, how can you not appreciate him? So the background of this comment was on Levan's live, and Irakli's still whinging about the calls when he lost to Todd. Got a respect for Levan because he's sticking up for his countrymen.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in the trenches with my guys from down under, so I know that. But then how good is this? So they're blaming Toddzilla, the Georgians, and then he writes back, real slow for the people in Georgia. It's not my job to call my own foul. I never complain about the referee calls. I don't need 6 weeks, then cry like a pussy. All this whining about me is actually reflects on Engen. He sets the rules. He hires the refs. It's his policy. Unbunch your panties, touch some grass, and pat some dogs, cry babies. Can we just how good is Toddzilla?
Oh, that's classic Todd Hutchings right there, right? Like, this is a guy, you ever see Toddzilla argue with any ref? Really for anything other than maybe in WAL when Devon was being all crazy?
He didn't complain then. The first time I met Toddzilla, we reviewed it, and he goes, the ref said it wasn't a pin, so it wasn't a pin. And I was like, whoa, man.
That you, like, how can you not appreciate it, right? So
we need more of this in arm wrestling.
God, yes. Well, here's the thing that's weird about Todd compared to most other arm wrestlers. Todd just calls it like he sees it, and he doesn't sugarcoat it even when it comes to himself, right? When he loses, he lost. This is what it is. How can we move forward to get better? And there's no looking back. There's no whining about what happened. It's just, don't be a pussy. Just keep moving forward. And this is, again, something we always see from the European countries, getting screwed over at the events that happen in their part of the world with refs from their part of the world with strict rules which came from their part of the world.
Well, I've got a question to ask about whinging in a moment. Just want to say good day to Robert Kelly because it's his website. It's his streaming service.
Robert.
Red Lightning. The link's in the description for the pay-per-view. So it'd be good to catch up with Robert Kelly again.
My guy.
Which is good. Yeah, we're talking about the country Georgia, Jet Li. But no, I didn't know that Cleve Dean and Johnny Walker were from there. Just take the loss. Armenians in there. Ready Bang. We got the ODN in there saying Ready Fang. Sorry. I want to say hi to Roy Baker. I love Roy Baker. He's posted a lot on Facebook, and Roy looks happy. And I am happy for Roy. I'm that guy. I'm happy when other people are happy.
Did he get a girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh,
Roy Baker's doing some kissy faces.
That explains it.
Tim, I need you to tell everyone. I just need to change something. We'll change it to that. I don't want to cover John's face. So we're giving away, Tim, what we're doing is every single person that buys the pay-per-view for June 7th are going to go in the draw, and they're going to win a limited edition all autographed foil pack. We've got 6 cards, 5 of them are signatures. Dave Chafee, Marcio Barbosa, Giannis Amelins, Fia Rasic, the Maximum Bane crew, and we're going to bring a Toddzilla foil card, Tim. So if you want to tell everyone, buy the pay-per-view and you can go in a draw to win a $300 pack of cards.
Yep.
We're rocking and rolling. We'll get to the Devon number 1 in a moment, everyone. Oh, Tim's not going to be there. Robert's not going to be there.
Oh, Robert.
Do you have a crew, Robert? Then I don't get it.
I think Tim will have somebody in Arizona that will just tap into the system.
There you go. Oh, it's a lot more than that, Aussie. So it's a lot more than getting knuckle deep in a loved one. Love it.
Oh.
Very happy for you, Roy.
How about that?
David Shubich says that's Beer Man's ex.
Is Beer Man still off the scene? Is he gone? Disappeared?
I believe so.
Man, Roy, what's the update? Have you spoken to him? Last time I talked to him was when he had that heart attack.
There you go. Wait, what?
Yeah, he had a heart attack. Like, I don't know, was it like 3 months ago, maybe?
Like a real one?
So all I heard from somebody that he had a heart attack. So I sent him a message on Messenger, and I'm like, hey, you okay? I heard you had a heart attack. And he just sends me a picture of himself with like things all over him and whatnot. And I said these words to him over text. I said, gee, even your heart can't get a win these days. And that was the last words I spoke to him.
There you go. Oh, no. Yeah, confirmed.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad he's laying low. He was burning pretty bright there for quite a while.
Yeah, brilliant. How good is that? Right. I love it. I absolutely love it. Right. Look at this monster human being.
Yeah.
Monster.
Devon Larratt, ladies and gentlemen.
Stay away from those cigarettes. We're getting health advice from Bad Machine.
Eesh. I haven't had a cigarette since I was 25 years old.
You might be talking about the Beer Man.
Oh, yeah. Well, Beer Man ain't going to heed nobody's none advice.
Well, there you go. Well, we wish him all the best. He's had more than one.
Interesting.
So he's lost multiple times. Well, I hope he's all right. Wishing him all the best. So the main thing while everyone's tuning in, because they're going to buy the pay-per-view, of course, $7, guys. Only $7. Tim Talmadge's a star. Help him out. Left hand. He's got Alex Kurdecha in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And all the practice pools, Alex is touching him up. Now, if he gets this, he jumps into the East versus West number 4 spot.
Yeah.
which leaves Vitaly Morozov, who's injured, and might be Dada Khan, number 3. Can he get there?
The left is a whole other deck of cards, man. Like, it's not the same thing. Obviously, it's still amazing. We've seen it do amazing things. We've seen it take out, very powerful individuals. But Kurdecha is really, really, really freaking strong. I'm just gonna go like this. Look, Devon, I love you. You're one of the best of all. You are the best of all time, but not this time. Alex Kurdecha is gonna take him and slap him around a little bit. The big, mighty Viking from hell, Alex Kurdecha. He's gonna win this one like a freight train.
Well, I would hate to be the East versus West customer support team, because when Devon loses, the amount of refunds that are demanded come back in there.
Man.
Brent B. got it.
It's quite the name there, son.
Are you?
Where to begin?
Brent Master General, help us out here, buddy. Why is your last name a part of your nickname?
Look, he's putting himself over. He's just going to say his last name twice.
I don't get it.
He's like, I'm Brent B. Connaughton.
Connaughton. And B. Connaughton sounds like the 6th Golden Girl to start with. And second of all, are you trying to get the nickname B over? Like, there's people going, hey, what up, B? What up? Thank you for loving the show.
I'm into it. I'll support it.
He loves the show. We might put it. Thanks, Brent. Thanks, B. Thanks, Coddington. Hey, Major Mason.
What's up, buddy?
We love Major Mason. Hope you're all doing well this Memorial Day.
Indeed.
Kurdecha couldn't even beat little Dada Khan, but Dada Khan's a monster. Look at this. Ozzy's jacket gave me a heart attack. Oh, wow. They call me Durs. Devon wins this match.
Interesting.
Devon wins this match for one simple reason.
What's that reason?
When it was all kicking off and Devon and Morozov jumped on the table, and Morozov was the world champ at the time, and Devon was down here, and Morozov was like, go, go, go. And Devon ripped him back and busted that wrist open. That changed everything for me.
I don't know. Like, I have a very high, I think there's a very high level of safety net with Devon's right arm. He can do those flips and not even think twice about it, right? Because the right arm is always going to be there. It's always there. It's always good. I think the left arm can go. I think it's up there, but I think if he gets a little too squirrely, he's going to end up breaking his neck, falling off that trapezery.
What? What?
The trapeze. That was the allegory I was drawing. Trapeze. Flying without a net. See, I'm weaving a web. I'm painting a picture for all of the consumers here. That's what they want, is webs of woven weaves.
Yeah, Tim. If you're still watching and want to make some money, I might just stay in Australia. I don't know if I can have a weekend of being web woven on a trapeze with John for 4 days.
Yeah.
When do you fly back?
Monday.
Okay. Awesome. No, we'll have to do something maybe Friday, maybe a show Friday night. There you go. Tanner's given it the metaphor of the year. I do think Devon can become number one in the world. I do on the left arm. I don't know when. I don't know where the timeline is. The situation's behind the scenes. It's all kicking off. I wonder if, is Devon going to go all in, or does he make more money on the right arm matches? Obviously, there's a lot of variables that go into this, but I do think he can knock him back. Yeah, I think he can beat Morozov. I think he can beat Kurdecha. I think he can be done. And unfortunately for Alex, doesn't really do much if he does win, because we've seen him get pinged by Dutta Khan. So it's like, okay, you win, so you solidifies you at number 4.
Yeah, if he beats Devon, though, he'll get that. He'll get the Devon push if he beats Devon.
Yeah.
So,
but I like it. I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting for sure. We've got Sylvester's Stallone in there. Absolutely. Love myself a bit of Nirvana. Brandon Allen v. Brian Shaw, I think's in August. When's the Shaw Classic?
I don't know, to tell you.
Let's get on the old Google machine. August 15th to 17th. We saw Brandon Allen not that long ago.
Yeah, we did.
What do you think about him v. Brian Shaw? Do you think Brandon's just going to touch him up?
I know one thing, and if Brian Shaw gets his ass whipped in that match by Brandon Allen, then Brian, guess who's next down in the dirt hole? It's me, buddy. Me and you, right-handed. If you can't beat me right-handed, then you better pack things up and go home.
Okay. Could you imagine that if we're sitting back and you're next to take on Brian? So you kind of hope Brandon wins.
Oh, of course I want Brandon to win. I mean, what's better for arm wrestling? Oh, better for Brian Shaw to win by a million miles. It's the same thing as it was with Devon and Levan. It's the reason that arm wrestling went down after Devon Levan versus go up, because Devon didn't win, right? So we'll see. I don't think it's on that level, but I think Brian Shaw is an extremely well-known person, well-known human.
We wish him all the best. If Brian wins, then he should pull RVJ, because RVJ beat Brandon Allen.
Yeah, I don't know if he'd want to get into that for the optics of it, right? Like, Brandon is just generally a big guy. He's not nowhere near as big as frickin' Brian Shaw, but like the optics of RVJ, and if RVJ beats him, that's going to look so bad. Yeah,
especially coming off the couch.
Yeah,
because we haven't heard much from the 3 letters of doom.
Thank God.
When was the last time RVJ pulled? Was it at East versus West?
With Nugo?
Yeah. King of the table.
Maybe. Yep.
The chat will let me up. And I think John has a good chance with Brandon Allen.
I think Brandon, left-handed, I beat Brandon last year. I think that would still be similar. But right hand, I just don't have any faith in my right arm. I'd do it if somebody wanted to pay me to do it, but meh.
There you go. RVJ stopped making YouTube videos because he's just sick of the toxic environment in the comments section. Basically.
Fair enough.
So, but have you got a quick prediction on the big match, the big one coming up? Where is it? These guys running it back.
Yes. There is only one person that should be getting cheered for in this match, period, because it's what's best for business, and what's best for business is a title change, baby. Ermes Gasparini, buddy, my friend, my man, my smart arm wrestling friend. You can do it. I fully support you. Please make Levan go away and ascend and do something for the sport other than sit.
You think he just sits? Man.
Yeah, I'm all in on Ermes. Do I think he can do it? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. That was a long time ago now. How long ago was that match? Year and a half?
Yeah.
At least.
And you know what my favorite? Well, there's a lot of favorite bits, but two of my favorite bits. One is saying that Levan was in a King's move when he wasn't. People still don't want me to get. Well, I can't stand Aussie arm wrestling. Who said Levan was in a King's move? So in my 5 years, one mistake. 5 years, one mistake.
I'll never let you forget it.
Well, yeah. After I admitted I was wrong straight away, but yeah, they're fine. But the other one was Levan's on an oxygen tank.
Yeah.
And in the history of life, and especially for those losers that don't like me, and I know you're all watching because you might accidentally comment or you tell the wrong person that you're watching, but every single time, and the views of these videos are going to go up and up and up. But there's one bloke and only one bloke only that gets a microphone and shoves it in Levan's face while he's on an oxygen tank. So eat my ass with a spoon, everyone. You cannot take that away from me. You will never take that away from me.
Man, we got this guy all wound up today. Holy smokes.
Is Levan human? A phrase.
Certainly not at this point. No way.
Levan wasn't. No, he wasn't. And I said it afterwards. I got lost in the moment. I got lost. I got lost in the moment. Ermes won't win a round. John, how does your pregnant forearm hold up against Devon's left now?
I'd destroy him probably. He might last a round or two, but you know, not too worried about it. If anybody wants to pay to see that match, I'll be happy to give it to him. Yeah. On my terms, of course.
Levan going mental on Ermes because he saw it work with Devon. Yeah, they're doing the old fake weights. I love it. See, you get trash, like people that hate trash talk, like that's fun trash talk. God, we've got some idiots.
You don't say, Jake. Whoa. You found the old gold in the well, did you? What's wrong, Jake? Is Timmy down in the well? Oh, you didn't say.
This one here, I might do a review, but it's got here. Levan would have been pinned for sure if he didn't foul. It's really like it's all of these variables, isn't it? Oh, they would have won if they went into a hook. Oh, they would have won if it's just like, no, well, he didn't. GK, he didn't get pinned, played to the rules, and he won.
Yeah.
Got 4 pins on him. Incredible performance by Ermes, don't get me wrong.
I just think it's funny how the parts of the world who are super serious about strict rules, when it comes to rules about figuring out if you've won or lost matches, if you quit on your stool and you lose 2 rounds, that doesn't count all of a sudden. We don't have to be so strict with those rules, the rules of logic, the rules that are just adding numbers together normal. We can ignore those rules, but all the other rules we got to keep nice and tight, right?
Well, it's funny because I posted a video. Devon pulled in a tournament. Guy got the jump on him. Refs called it a pin.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, my God. The comment section was ridiculous. Oh, his elbow came up the back of the hat. Now the rules count, do they? Now the rules count. It's like, I'm going to report this video for false information. So, mate, literally delete this video or I'll go. There's 200 plus comments, I think. And my God, like, I'm almost turning. Like, I love when Devon wins. Yeah. I love it. But after seeing this, I'm like, just for the comment section, I could take a Devon left arm loss. It was insane. How many years ago now was the javelin? Because people still message me, you got to stop dealing with Uncle John and the javelin. You'll never get anywhere, Aussie, if you associate with John and the javelin. That was like
at least
2 years ago.
Huh?
2 years ago?
I think it was 3 at least now. Yeah. Yeah, good times. Good times.
It was. It was quite
fun. Wouldn't have it any other way.
It was quite. Do you want to know a fun fact, John, about the javelin? I'm not sure if I've ever shared this story.
Oh no!
So we were doing a new weekly show. There was yourself, Ryan, and Don Underwood, and we were just doing a new one. And I was like, "Hey, right, you're all ready to go," and you were like, "I'm not coming on." So I said, "All right, that's fine." And then the comment section was like. John Thompson was trying to hurt that guy and things like that. So, of course, I sit there and I beat my chest. And I was like, what are you guys on about? Pull your fucking head anyway. And I fly the flag. The funny bit of it, I had no idea what people were talking about. It wasn't until afterwards, after that show, I'm like, why? Like, that was a really weird attack on John. So then I go back and have a look and I was like, oh, okay. That's all right. That's a fun little story.
Nice.
Yeah, Jack Corbin gets it.
Yeah, there you go.
You got to stop dealing with Uncle John and his dirty javelin. I'll tell you, mate. Oh, here's a fun one. If Levan wins, who's left that can challenge?
I will say that, yes, just on the javelin to wrap that up, I was not the actual inventor. I was just the infomizer of the javelin. Both Travis Bajent did it first and Herman Stevens did it first as well. I just added a little flair. That's all. You know.
Yeah. That's right.
So who are the typical candidates here? I mean, Vitaly, obviously.
Yeah, but
Morozov.
Like, Vitaly's getting stronger. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I need to look at some results for his. Like, he got his win back on Dave, and Dave showed with the press it's still a weak spot. Let's check out some Vitaly right hands. That's a left hand match. He hasn't.
By the way, I just realized I read that exactly wrong. I thought it was who's left could challenge Levan.
Oh,
that's what I was thinking it was. Not. There is nobody left. They're just going to repeat the same 4 guys over and over again until.
But that's what I mean. Like, his last right arm win was against Morozov, and I had Morozov like ranked number 8 in the world, and that was a year ago.
Yeah,
and he beat Dave Chafee. So, like, this whole thing that it's Vitaly. It's like, well, show me the results.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. In my opinion, the whole structure, the whole system is really just to serve Levan and never losing. Why do we have a world champion that only arm wrestles like once every 87 years?
Well, that's where I can almost correct you, because if you go back last year, Levan pulled more than, I believe, on the right arm. He pulled more than Vitali.
But how many times did he pull?
Well, he only pulled twice. But I'm just saying,
yeah,
cops a lot of guff for it, but a lot of people didn't. I asked him when he came on the show. I asked him. He says, the world champion should be a big deal and a showcase. He shouldn't have to pull all the time.
Look, the only place you have to look if you have issues with the booking is Engin Terzi, ladies and gentlemen. That's Engin, ENGIN TERZI.
There you go. I just thought this was funny.
Got scared away.
I did. But, right, let's have a bit of Caption game. Let's play a bit of Caption game, wrap up the show, because I've got a full day of commentary to get out of there. Just quickly, though, I know you're having fun, mate. It's all a bit of fun. That's why I laugh. Levan should take left-hand matches. What, if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Levan has so much to lose. Has so much to lose if he is pinned.
Yeah.
He's treated like when he gets off a plane, his government looks after him. There's 500-600 people at the airport, all the news outlets that he's still the heavyweight champion. He's in movies with Thor. He's, deals and sponsorships and TV shows. If you guys are in the same position and you're getting hundreds of thousands of dollars because you've never been pinned, would you have 8 super matches in a year? No. No, you wouldn't. You would be like 1 or 2. That's it. I got to treat my body right. Levan goes on cycle. He lets his body rest. He goes in, then he gets back on cycle for his match, treats his body well. But yeah, for everyone oh no, he should pull 8 times a year.
Look, you have to either take a stance that the way arm wrestling operates right now is not the way you think it should operate, or you can say, yeah, I like seeing the same 5 matches over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you want Levan versus Devon 9 or what? Just
because guess what? In all the years that they've only had 20 guys on East versus West total, maybe 30. And have they done anything over these years to cultivate character or anything at all? Have they done one thing outside of what you hear in the podcasts?
No.
So, good luck.
McFarbo says no excuse other than injury for an arm wrestler to not pull at least 4 to 8 super match events per year. God, disagree with you there, McFarbo.
I like 4.
4, I could push 4, but it's so much different when you're at the top. It is so much different.
Yeah.
But I do understand.
One is outrageous. 2 is just acceptable. 3 is pretty damn good, and 4 is cooking. Yeah, you're the only one, Robert.
No, first of all, yeah, you will never be my business partner, Robert Kelly.
Robert, if you want to see fast-hitting lightweights, just bring that mirror into your workout room and put it in front of the arm wrestling table and take a few cracks. That's all you need.
People are great. And a quick poem before we do. I thought this was clever.
I like
it. All right. Caption game. I do love a caption game. Before we wrap up the show, you just woke up.
Oh no!
What's your first thought?
Dennis is like, "You were snowing a lot, so I put on my headphones."
This one here, Jar, it's like if matches are not competitive for him, he should fight more. Okay. Levan, I reckon, costs 60 grand per match. And if you advertise Levan, it's like, well, Levan's going to win anyway. I'm not going to buy the pay-per-view. Well, then you're losing a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're losing a lot of money. So get what you're saying, but there we go. Okay, what do we got? Oh, look at that horse. Right, what's your... I hope that's your thumb.
Where do you think it's at, Jake? Where do you think the thumb's at?
Oh, I reckon.
Think hard.
What'd you got? What skin for? That's what you guys called it. First thought is I'm checking if I'm clothed or not. This guy loves arm wrestling because his first thought is Devon can beat Ermes but cannot beat Levan. That's your first thought, is it?
Man, he's dedicated.
I fell asleep watching Planet of the Apes.
You woke up watching it too.
I'm checking to see if I'm clothed or not. Smart. I'm going to order all the tests the morning after.
Actually, the pregnancy one.
That's still a big thumb.
One of the biggest.
What else have we got? Am I in Engen's gulag? I like this one. First thought, drinks were on Dennis. Just had a big night out. What would be your first thought? I'd be looking for zippers and what if I'm wearing anything from the waist down.
I would immediately poop in hopes that my attacker would flee. That's advanced self-defense. That one's for free. If you want to sign up, come to unclejohn.poopingdefense.com. You're never stronger than when you're behind a fence of poop.
I'm going to try over the weekend. I'm going to hide throughout the house and the hotel. And I'm going to scare you. I'm just going to go, rah, like that. And I'm just going to see if you automatically drop trow and do a poo because you're scared.
Lay a log and then skitter on out of there. I'm just like I'm just scrabbling on all fours. Yeah. I can see it.
Wow.
I can see it.
Oh, and that's how Trent is born.
Indeed.
We got? He's wearing hearing protection because the sound of this repeat makes him squeamish. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yowzers.
I reincarnated. You're Dennis's dick now.
That's a Lifetime movie.
You wake up, you're just like, I'm a dick now. Oh, wow.
Oh man.
Who eats 12 cans of ravioli? Oh,
definitely that guy.
What else have we got? Point of view from a Russian hooker. Engen turns his angry shadow. You don't have to write in capitals, mate. Stop yelling at me.
Look, he's playing the part. Let the man do his art.
David Leeshan's first thought is, Uncle Johnny's right. Devon is firstly and rightly. He's left his dangerous, but give Devon Larratt a ton of credit without him. You need someone to sell pay-per-views, put us in the seat. Devon's best only one man. That's a huge thought.
It's a large thought, but hey, there's sometimes when you're in that situation, everything else just shuts down and you go back to what's comfortable. And I'll tell you what's comfortable in a lot of the minds of the arm wrestling community. That is the bosom of Devon Larratt, the warm, inviting bumpy, mass-filled bosom of his arm wrestling goodness.
Yeah. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. We would be in licorice all sorts of trouble for arm wrestling. Devon is the reason why so many channels are making money. Devon is the reason why pay-per-view sales, and it's no disrespect to other arm wrestling athletes, but I've seen it personally. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the contracts.
Yeah.
And if anyone else thinks otherwise, you're a knobhead. Probably Dennis's knob.
Yeah. That's what you actually were thinking when you woke up.
Yeah. If you think you are bigger than Devon in the sport of arm wrestling, you'd have to be one of the dumbest people I've ever met. That's all I can say about that. Right, guys, we might wrap it up there. We're getting real excited. I'm quite busy commentating over the next few days, and Zadie turns 3 on Friday. We just had a mermaid party on the weekend.
Nice.
So it's going to be great, but my next live will be next Monday night, guys. Sorry, I just got... So the other side of things with sports, like on the weekend, I was just talking tactics with some global superstars, John, in the sporting world. It was unreal, and they're wanting to help me out in the future. So I'm looking forward to collaborating more with those boys. Very excited about that. So next Monday night, John, you're more than welcome to join as we do our final chat about Arizona State.
Nice.
We'll get in there. I love the Aussie videos on Facebook. Yeah, they're like, if you go check it out, local footy commentator, Jake Ward. You go check that out on Instagram or Facebook. 3 out of my last 6 videos, I'm up to, I think, 2.5 million views collectively.
Damn.
Yeah, so I've got I'll have a quickly double check, but thank you, Roy. There's, what's that one now? Oh, no, that's 14. There. So this one, 815,000. That's not bad. Another one's at 920. What's this one here? Yeah. We're on 1 million watch, John.
Yeah, baby.
We're on 1 million watch.
Nice. It's gonna pop. Gonna pop.
So yeah, we're getting close to 10,000 likes on there. So it's all blowing up. There's another one, 500,000. What can I just say? Killing it over there. But all right, thank you very much from that. James from prison.
Hey.
He checks us out. David Lishan, bang! Thanks for everything regarding our great sport. My pleasure. Swisher Sweets in the chat says sports. Devon, the sport is way less felt. It really is. It really is. There would be someone else if Devon wasn't around. Not as popular, mate. There would be. Just go watch Durs. Devon won't be the main event. At East versus West. And I can tell you that 1,000 people will automatically drop off my live when the Devon match finishes. Did it with Gennady. 1,000 live concurrent viewers. You're dreaming. You are dreaming. Thank you, Jarrett Tarot.
I think it's Jarrett Tarrant. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Well, there was no... Well, we never heard back from Brent B. Where did he go?
Man. It is what it is. Right.
We'll see you next Monday. That's been Uncle John. I've been the Aussie Arm Wrestler. We will see you very, very soon. Buy the pay-per-view to go in the draw, and you get to see Uncle John take on Bogdan Stoica on the left arm. It's going to be mega. We'll see you then.